Okay, let's talk about the solo slant, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is an isolated slant, whether it be in the middle of a concept or isolated on one side of the formation, like in the RPO game. There's one instance where Florida really liked to target solo slants, but here's one on the Haas concept, which was one of their most featured pass patterns. Now, the solo slant itself is right here in the middle of the formation. You can see right there. So Auburn, they're in one type of cover one with a blitzing corner and a stunt towards towards their left. The offense is right with everyone else locked up in man. And if you know anything about slants, they're pretty damn good man beaters, especially when you get a linebacker or a nickel back, particularly on a speedy slot. Now, this one goes the distance, so this one really padded solo slants yards per attempt, but on the year, 9.21 yards per attempt on a 63.2% success rate. Not too shabby, being the third most successful look on the year for the Florida Gators, being just a very basic route. So, we're going to have a fade from our tight end to the one side. We're going to have our seam. We're going to have an outside curl. And like I said, isolated slant. And since we're going to have this corner take himself out of the play, stunt, 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 this backer eyeing the running back, this safety eyeing the tight end, we have our one free, man on man, man on man, man on man. And after that, the blitz doesn't get home. It's a pretty simple pitch and catch for Kyle Trask. Like I said, blitz doesn't get there. Ball's out of his hands. No one is there, and it is a foot race. Making a few cuts, and Swain goes the entire way. So the solo slant concept, whether it out of the RPO game, for instance, if we were to do it in this instance, if we had an outside zone, RPO, and a solo slant, or if it was in the middle of the formation on Haas or a smash concept or what have you, it was a very good look for the Florida Gators. Again, the third most successful look on the year for them, 63.2% success rate. And even though it was a very rudimentary concept, since it was just one route, over 2% of their play calls, so 2.21% of their plays were solo slants, with the vast majority of them gaining the necessary yards to gain.